Hey guys, Este here. Welcome back to the video. Today we got a super cool video for you guys. You guys may know the cool new game that's out right now, Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4. I don't have that game. I have a Nintendo Switch because I'm a Nintendo fanboy, so I don't play those PlayStations or Xboxes that y'all have. I have a Nintendo Switch. If you want to add me, you can add me. There's my friend code. But regardless, there's that new game, Spider-Man. Everyone's loving that game. You guys want to know something? In that game, someone, like a fan, wanted to make a proposal, so they put the proposal into the game. And guess what? A few weeks before the game came out, he got dumped by the girl for his twin brother. Okay, I got a little bit too excited there for the YouTube personality. Kind of went out. Anyway, did I just slap myself? Anyway, so this kind of has something to do with the new Spider-Man game that's coming out. Well, it's already out by the time you're watching this. Basically, I want to talk about today the Spider-Man, one of the Spider-Mans that is in the tokusatsu universe. It's not really a universe, it's a thing. It's Spider-Man, the Toei television show. Now, there's a lot of things to talk about the history of the show, why the show is so important for Sentai and Kamen Rider, and how it's important to the Spider-Man universe. So, let's start off this video. 250 likes for more. I'm thinking about talking about Power Rangers in Japan, so maybe we'll talk about that in a future video. So, thank you guys so much for watching. It's over. The video's over. I'm kidding. Check out the Discord. E-Squad comment of the day. I love you guys so much. Let's get going. Bam, bam, bam. This is what Spider-Man does. I love Tom Holland. Now, the Spider-Man show in Japan was a pretty short run, only running from May in 1978 to about March in 1979, so less than a year, but, you know, still, big impact, big show. It was a whole Toei Company produced production with Marvel and Toei having a deal, so Marvel, you know, gave them the rights, like, hey, you can use Spider-Man, and so they made a Spider-Man show loosely basing it off the comics. It is also Toei's first series to have a monster growing big, and the hero having to fight our monster. So Spider-Man in this show would fight monsters that would go big. Even though Spider-Man didn't have his own Megazord like the Power Rangers, he does have his own mecha called the Leopardon. Leopardon? Who's Leo and why is he being pardoned? This giant robot looks just like the Zords and Megazords you'd see in Power Rangers or Super Sentai, but it's Spider-Man's Zord. Now, this robot is all equipped with rockets launching from his hands, ropes, swords, and even shields, so it's a full-on mech with full-on mech abilities. The show ran for about 41 episodes and even had its own little theatrical film over there in Japan. But let's talk about the show. Why is it so important? And, you know, how is it a thing? Why is it a thing? Now, here's a story. I'm going to read it here off my little computer here. The young motorcycle racer, Taku Yamashiro, sees a UFO falling to Earth. In fact, it's a space warship named the Marveler from the planet Spider. That's right, there's a planet called Spider. Taku's father, Dr. Hiroshi Yamashiro, a space archaeologist, investigates the case, but is killed upon finding the spaceship. Why is every hero in Sentai or Power Rangers, or in this case Spider-Man, has a dead father? The incident also brings the attention of Professor Monster, and his evil Iron Cross army, an alien group that plans to rule the universe like every evil alien group. Takuya falls his father to the Marvel and discovers the last survivor, Spider, who gives him a bracelet that gives him special abilities, spider-like powers, Spider-Man, you know, he's Spider-Man, and the ability to control his ship and transform it to a giant robot. Using his powers, he fights Professor Monster's army and other threats to Earth under the name Spider-Man. Now, the show is just how you expected. The suit is very, very weird, especially in the eyes and how the head is made, and it looks just like one of those Sentai suits. And also, all the other stuff, like people you'd see in the show, are very 70s-like and very early Sentai. But hey, the show is pretty cool. Even if it isn't known by much Marvel fans, it's pretty, you know, pretty cool that we have a tokusatsu Marvel show. Toei wanted to make a sequel to the show in Battle Fever J by putting in their own version of Captain America, called Captain Japan. Pretty original name. But the licensing fell and they couldn't really use it. They're also planning to adapt 70s Marvel superheroes such as 3D Man and Moon Knight, which are very original names. Another cool thing I did during the time was Spider-Man had a crossover with Kamen Rider V3 in his own comic. But the comic was like live action. It's a live action comic. I didn't know those were a thing, but hey, it was with the Kamen Rider, so that's cool. And in 2014, the Toku Spider-Man and his giant robot appeared in a new Spider-Man comics where all the Spider-Mans came together. That was called the Spider-Verse, and they also made, you know, multiple connections and crossovering through different Marvel comics. So Spider-Man Japan, he's sometimes cool in America, I guess. Well, thanks to Stan Lee and Marvel and their cooperation with Toei, we got this good show. We got tons of other shows that Toei and Marvel work together on. Different Sentai shows, what I talked about in the previous video. If Super Sentai is in the Marvel Universe, I recommend you guys go check that out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And hey, if you played the Spider-Man game for PS4, how do you think about it? By the way, they mentioned the Japanese Spider-Man in the game. Not exactly in the American version, but in the Japanese dub, they did mention the Spider-Man. Here's a clip. Did you enjoy it? I hope so. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. My name is Este the Gamer. I see you guys next time. Shout out to the Patreons. I love you guys so much. You guys help support the channel. I really appreciate you guys. Anyways, I'm out for the day. Este the Gamer. Have a great day. And of course, and as always, stay awesome, everybody.